As a manager within a school, one of your responsibilities is to find resources which you feel are going to be up to date, interesting, fun, but obviously resources where people learn.
I like Linguascope because I'm a very visual learner, and in lessons when there's words on a page I just don't understand it, but on Linguascope it shows me the picture and what it means, and it really helps me learn.
I've been learning Spanish for 2 years now, and the main reason why I enjoy Spanish so much is because of Linguascope. It helps me to get engaged, and it's also a fun way to learn as well.
I use Linguascope not just in the classroom because I have the app so I can use it at home as well.
I think it is a very engaging website. I think even 15, 16-year-olds can go on Linguascope and do find it interesting.
I like Linguascope because it gives you an icon and the name of the item, so if you're translating and you suddenly see the word appear, your mind will then race to that icon, and then it's easy to translate the icon into English.
Linguascope is a very useful tool to use with mixed ability classes because there are activities that are more challenging that will stretch the higher end ability of a class.
We have a student who's 11, he's Polish and came into the school with very little English, and Linguascope provided an excellent opportunity for him to actually build up his English vocabulary.
Linguascope has definitely been a really important tool for me personally as a teacher to engage my students, because using the visual, the bright colours, the characters, everything about it makes it just a much more fun way of learning.
Actually, I was discussing with my younger students the other day, and they do use the apps.
When I came here, we started using the website, so at home I was able to practice it more, and now my French grades have gone up. I can use it whenever I want, it's not just lessons.
My favourite game.
My favourite game.
My favourite game. My favourite game is word search.
Word search.
It's tic-tac-toe. It's noughts and crosses. You can play with friends as well as playing with a computer, and you can visualise it at the same time as well as memorising and learning.
My favourite game is Snap. It's helped me a lot because when I was doing it on paper I couldn't memorise it, but now I can memorise it by the picture and the word.
I like Linguascope because it's really fun and engaging.
Linguascope has helped me achieve high test scores that will make my mum very happy.
Another excellent use which we have all made of Linguascope is to print off some of the worksheets and use those for homework purposes.
We found that it really is very reasonably priced, and I suppose that's one of the reasons why we've decided to buy it for our feeder schools as well. And you find that there are a lot of parents, particularly of primary school children, who are really keen to help their children get that little extra edge.
You have to get the correct animals in which one, and I'm playing against the computer. It's a bit tricky.
There are a lot of ICT products around for languages, and often people will say to me, well, which ones do you recommend? And I have to say, really, that I really would go for Linguascope. I would start with Linguascope, and you're absolutely sure of having the fundamentals, the essentials that you need for all of the ages and all of the languages.
I think one of the main attractions of Linguascope for us has been the amount of fun that has been derived by the students, particularly at the end of term. It's been very noticeable, the noise in the corridor, all the pings at the end of each of the games and the competitions when the points are tallied, and the roars when one team is defeated by another team.
I would definitely recommend it.